Hey, hello and welcome to the Course Wizards podcast. I'm Christopher Maselli. I'm here with my buddy Amit Aurora. How you doing today, Amit? He's
I'm
flying.
figuring out
He's
which way my
he's
hand should go.
he's doing some kind of magic over there. I see. He's waving his hands around
I'm
in there.
I'm all about it, Chris. I'm good. How are you? It's been a while.
It's been a little while. If there's one thing I know about us, Amit, is that we love the AI tools. We love the artificial intelligence, and it's not because we're not intelligent. We just like the artificial part of intelligence sometimes.
It's the new toy, right? It's the
It's
new
the new
toy.
toy.
It's like
I
when you were a kid and you and I discovered calculator, we are like, this can do numbers, but what else can we do? Can we spell words on with
right.
numbers?
It's funny though. I find myself every time I see a new AI product come out, I just roll my eyes and I'm like, oh, every product is AI now. Why can't anyone do anything but AI? And then I see someone do something with it that I've not seen anyone do before, and I'm like all over it. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So I do appreciate it, but it does seem like every single thing is AI anymore. I was talking to someone the other day about AI, and they were saying that they didn't really want to use it much because they were scared of where it was going or whatever, which I get because we don't know exactly where all this is going. But I was telling them that at this point, it's in everything or coming in everything. You can't do a search engine search or log into WordPress or to your email service without interacting with AI anymore. It's just a part of everything because it makes everything a little bit better. And I think what's important is to not run from it, but just say, okay, how can I use this to plus what I do? I'm not going to let it replace what I do. I'm going to let it plus what I do because the other people who don't let it plus what they do, they're going to end up falling behind.
Yep. And I don't know if you've noticed, like I have a separate, how in Google Chrome, do you use Chrome or use Safari?
I use Brave, which is based on Chrome, yes.
Yeah, so you can have different profiles. And in Google, I have a separate profile for one of my blogs. And so it's a completely different persona. And in that, I got the invite to try AI results. So then I searched a pizza oven and I put a specific brand name like Bertoli or something. I forgot which one it was. And Chris, AI just gave me, you know how you have the rich snippet in Google, which is like result zero, which shows you like the quick
Yes,
facts.
yes.
Google just did that. And just with that one fell swoop, they have killed 80% of the blogs.
No, that's the so for the consumer, it's wonderful, right? Because what happens is instead of searching like we used to and then getting 10 results on a page and having to go through them one by one to find the answer we're looking for, we'll just put in a question and our assistant will say, here's the answer, right? In a split second, it'll say, here's the answer, and they'll do all that research for us. But for the blog creator, yeah, unless what you're suggesting on your blog is the answer and you're somehow getting a link for it, completely bypasses you. So it's really going to change how things are done.
And even if your blog is ranking position zero, Google is just going to take that data.
Yep.
The AI has learned that data. So AI is just going to regurgitate the same thing. And now people don't need to click. And Chris, get this, not only did it show me the search results, it actually gave me links to click and buy. So your affiliate commission, if you're a product blogger,
Mm,
just went down the drain.
yeah.
And I don't know when they plan to roll it out GA, like generally available to everyone. But all I had to do is click a button, say, yes, show me AI results, and game over.
I would say it won't be long if they're already got it in a beta preview.
Yeah. But to your point, let's just roll with the punches. Let's continue to talk about it. Let's continue to spread awareness about it. And let's continue to have fun with it.
Yeah, because some of the things that we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about the top 10 AI tools for course creators. These are some of our favorite artificial intelligence tools, things that plus what we normally do. These all will help you as a course creator do what you do faster, more efficiently, really in record time. And so, yeah, let's jump right into it. What's your favorite first one, Amit?
Yeah, so this first one, I came across it on Twitter. I used to follow this guy, Bhanu, who has done one of those products where you can turn like a spreadsheet into a Notion website,
Hmm.
or you create a website using Notion. So he has a product called Feather that I used to follow, and I tried to get him on a lifetime deal group and tried to get him to, hey, this looks really cool. Let's bring this to LTD. So he had tweeted about this product called SiteGbd. What's this new thing he's working on now? And SiteGpd, just like all these other AI products, is create your own chatbot to train on your own data and then put it as a chatbot on your own website.
Hmm. And I've
So it's
seen
called SiteGPT.ai.
very interesting SiteGPT.ai. I've seen several sites doing this. There are some other apps like this that are really cool because yeah, you can feed in your own data. So when someone asks it a question, the answer it gives is from you in the way you would say it and what you recommend.
Now, I will say, in the proliferation of all these AI chat, train your own bot tools that are just like all over AppSumo, I do have to say, Bhanu's, the founder's pricing is a little out there. Like
Hmm.
the cheapest pricing is $19 a month, for which you get one chatbot and 25 pages that you can embed it on. And on top of that, it limits it to 2000 GPT 3.5 messages a month. So which tells me that it doesn't have bring your own API, because otherwise there wouldn't be a limit, right? Because it will just continue to meter your own AI usage.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they do that other than they must be taking a percentage off the top of that, which is unfortunate because I think it could be a little more expensive for most of us if we didn't have that. But anyway, it's a really cool idea. I really like it.
Yep. What's your next one, Chris?
So I'm gonna go with one that I use for transcription. It's called Happy Scribe. We've talked about this on the show before at happyscribe.com. What's really cool about this is you can take any audio or video, paste it or upload it to Happy Scribe, and in minutes, it will have the full transcript automatically generated by AI. And you can click anywhere in that transcript and it'll have the video and a side player. It'll jump to that point on the video. It can learn your words as you do them over time. In case you, like, my last name is Maselli, so it didn't know what that was the first time I said it. It knows what it is now. It catches it every time. This is super helpful. So if you're, let's say you do a whole course on how to walk your dog and or how to train your dog, I guess, with new tricks, you could then take that, put those videos in Happy Scribe, it would transcribe them all, and then you can do a little bit of editing and you would have a book.
I'm guessing you got this on AppSumo.
This was an AppSumo deal. There are other apps out there like Otter AI, which are similar. I'm partial to Happy Scribe because I did get a lifetime deal on it, but it works really well. And the what it does with the video and the audio and having them in sync with the transcripts is just really nice and unique.
Nice. And I'm on their pricing page. Looks like they have a free plan, and then the basic plan
Mhm.
starts at $17 a month, which gives you about 2 hours per month of transcription. What's funny is on the free plan, it says AI transcription, subtitles, and translation, some free minutes per month. Not sure how many, but you get some free minutes. So your mileage may vary. I might get 1,000 free minutes per month, and this might get one.
It's
Take
funny
that with a
because
grain of salt.
before these kind of apps were around, we used to pay transcribers or
Right? Like
more,
50
or
cents for
by
the
the
minute.
minute, yeah, 50 cents by the minute to transcribe things like this. And now I don't ever use transcribers anymore. I can just go ahead, put it in there, and get it right away.
All right. So my next one, Chris, is Sheet GPT. So like a Google Sheet and GPT. And what this does is it's an AI tool that sits on top of your Google Sheets. And think of it this way, Chris. You could put in let's say a blog post template in Google Sheets, which has your blog post as a column, blog generated photo concept as a column, and all of these different columns. Maybe one of them is your excerpt for your blog, one of them is your meta description, one of them is your category, and you just type just the basic information in and ask it to write, and it'll do it not just for that column and row, but you just scroll it down and it'll do it for every single column and every single row. So you could have a column 40 blog ideas. You just expand that, and the Sheet GPT fills all those 40 columns uniquely by looking at that first column, which was your blog post top.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you could use that, for instance, for our podcast here. If we put in a title, it could generate a description. It could generate links. It could do all that across the board.
Exactly. And there is a AppSumo product like this on their site too. But yeah, Sheet GPT, I found it really interesting. Looks like a legit use case to scale it, right? So
Hmm.
you don't have to keep prompting the computer one after the other. You can just put it in an Excel sheet and have it be scaled.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
All
So
right.
this one, the pricing on Sheet GPT, let me grab that for you because of course it's nothing is free these days, Chris. Nothing is free except for this podcast. It's starts at $9 a month.
All right. So $9 a month. And that's pretty cool. Um, and it does look like their plans go way up in price if you want to do all kinds of stuff. I bet people are doing very large spreadsheets. They have to cover how large they go.
Yeah, but for that one, for that the cheapest plan, which is $9 a month, it says that's their starter plan, and you get the equivalent of 1 million words of GPT 3.5
Wow.
in which includes input and output.
Very nice. The next AI tool that we recommend, that we have recommended many times, is Descript. Descript is a AI video editing software. We use that on this show. I use it with just about anything I do nowadays because you can upload your video into Descript. It will automatically transcribe it. And then you can edit your video by editing the transcript, which is amazing. You can even say, go ahead and take out all the ums and the uhs, and it'll go through and eliminate them all right from the transcript, or right from the video rather. And then you can export for podcasts or for websites or for your courses. So that's why we'll do all of our courses in there now. And it works very well. And they are very aggressive about development at Descript. So you're constantly getting new features.
Oh yeah, and I think we talked about this recently. One of their latest features is gluing your eye to the camera. So even if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm just walking people through my screen. I can press this button, it'll take my eyeballs and put them on the camera lens so that it looks like I am always looking in the camera. And
That's
to your point, they
so
have
weird.
so many features. You can create shorts, you can clip your long form videos, create shorts and change the template. And it's just seriously the best video for people like you and me. We don't need a DaVinci Resolve type video edit. We
Mhm.
need this, that where we can highlight a piece of text and delete it, and that'll delete it from the timeline.
Yeah, and I've used a lot of fancy editors over the years, and I find this just so much better. If you pay on the annual plans, you can get 1 hour a month for free to edit onto Script. Or if you do the creator plan, it's $12 a month. That's for 10 hours a month. Or the pro plan gives you 30 hours a month and unlimited all kinds of stuff. So we highly recommend the pro plan just because it pretty much includes everything they have.
How much is that annually, Chris?
$24 a month, that's 288 annually.
That's the one I pay. Yeah, 288
Yeah.
annually.
Yep.
That's, you said 30 hours?
I believe so. I just closed it. Let me go back. Yes, 30 hours a month.
Now, here's the kicker, Chris. And I've thought about this, but how much can we do, right? We're only one person. To recover if someone wanted to recover their cost, they could legit go on Fiverr, start a gig of transcription service, take someone's audio, transcribe it using this, and they get paid. And that's how they can pay Descript their monthly fee by just robbing Peter to pay Paul, and they like the conduit. Because a lot of people still don't know all these services. They're
Mhm.
still
Mhm.
going to Fiverr, going to Upwork, hiring freelancers to listen to people's audio and transcribe it for them.
Yeah, in fact, if you use a lot of the Fiverr gigs, a lot of times if you use them and you know this space, you will know what tool they're actually using. That this is not a person going in and doing all this work. They just know these tools. So that's what we're saying. That hey, if you're willing to just go get the tool yourself, you don't even need to hire anyone. The tool will do the work for you.
Yep. So that's a free tip on this free podcast. All right. Next one I got is called RightPanda. Now, RightPanda, there's going to be another tool which is similar. Where I find RightPanda different is RightPanda is a tool which allows you to upload a either a website URL or a PDF, or you can just upload a YouTube video or just put a YouTube video link and it'll automatically generate the shorts for you. Why I like this is they have something called AI face tracking, which will automatically move the person in your frame. Let's say you're doing a two-person interview, AI will know who's talking when, and they will just chop that piece of their face and put it in a 9 by 16 TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram format. So they have that. They have a bunch of other things you can do with RightPanda. What my favorite is, Chris, actually, let me just show you. Thinking this is one of those show and tell kind of thing.
All right.
So let me share my screen. Let me know when you can see my
It's
RightPanda
up.
dashboard.
Yep.
All right. See, I can upload audio, I can upload video, I can read a website, and then I can upload a PDF. So what I did here is I uploaded my YouTube video and it automatically does all these things for you from that YouTube video. It generates titles for you. It gives you a full transcription. So I can go and read this transcription and here's my full video transcription. It will give me a fully flushed out blog post. Now, I won't
Wow.
call this a fully flushed out blog post, but it gives me the, I would say, structure for a blog post based on my YouTube video. It'll give me timestamps for my YouTube video. This is the part I like because I can just copy paste this into my YouTube video and then those become chapters, right? And then it'll give me social media content. All of this is coming from that single video that I uploaded. So here is all the Twitter posts that I can use. All I have to do is just copy paste, or I can go and edit this. And that opens up this cool editor. I can say, you know what? Let's just translate this to Italian. I'm gonna reach to the Italian market. And all of this is happening with AI.
Really, really
So it
cool.
does that. Let me go back here. It also does, it'll create quotes for you. And then think about this. You can take this quote, you can put it in something like, what is this tool called? Microsoft Designer. And it'll automatically generate a quote with an image that you can just share on your socials.
Hmm.
And then Chris, your newsletter. You can send this to your email list as a newsletter and you don't have to think about typing that. So that was so you uploaded this video, you got all this content from it. Well, now you can chat with the bot about this piece of content that you uploaded. So think about this. You uploaded a 300-page PDF, and now you can chat with the chatbot asking questions about that PDF that you just uploaded.
Wow.
And then finally, this AI video is in beta. So it's still work in progress. But what I can do is click on generate new. I can say generate AI videos and it generates all these videos and then it's going to give me all these different screenshots on it. Now, this is where still in beta comes in because you can see all of these are the same exact screenshot.
Yeah.
But I've told that to the founder and he's very good at listening and taking feedback. And then I can go in here, change the font, choose the font location, and then choose any of these boxes and just have a small YouTube shorts clip created for me that I can easily share with my audience.
Very nice. So now that portion of the software is a beta. Everything else looked like it was very much solidified. Like the getting your captions and your quotes and all of that. Those look like they were done. I think the next tool that we want to talk about is Opus Pro, and this actually takes that portion of what RightPanda had, which is the AI video, and it really does great with it. It's able to, by the way, RightPanda, just to step back to that, it's about $11 a month to start for 180 minutes and $19 a month for the professional version.
Chris, RightPanda is also on lifetime deal. So they are cheapest one starts at 49. So they're 4 tiers. I'll share this link so you can see it too in our eCam chat because we have 5 different chats going on. And let me see. I lost there. Okay. So cheapest is 49. The next is 99. The value really is either in the 149 or the 499. The 149 gives you 800 minutes per month of that AI video generation.
Very nice. Except that it's not perfected yet. But when it is, that could be very good. While you're waiting, we want to recommend this next tool. It's called Opus Pro. It's actually called Opus Clip, but you go to opus.pro to view it.
Yeah.
They have perfected the idea of AI generated clips. So what you can do is you can paste in your YouTube video URL, or you can upload a video, and within about 12 minutes, it will create an entire series of video clips with the transcription words on them in 16 by 9 or 9 by 16 format. And I got to tell you, they're great. They really are great. The price is also very good. It's only $19 a month for 200 minutes. And if you're willing to pay yearly, you can save 50%. And it's only $114 a year, which is pretty dang cool. Really nice software, and the way they
I
make
think
those
that's my
clips.
number one right now.
Yeah, the way it does the clips is so good. If you paid someone on Fiverr to actually manually create these, you would spend $100 getting a bunch of them created, and here you have it for all year long, automatically creating the clips for you for $100. We highly recommend Opus Pro. Very good software.
Yeah, I'm bummed that their free tier is gone. I think there's so much in demand that I think they just got away with their free tier.
They have a free tier. It's 60 minutes per month that you can
Okay.
upload. It's not highlighted on their site. You can find it though over on the side. What's interesting though is that they say they have a pro plan coming in October, and it doesn't say what's different about that from the monthly plan. But I'd be curious to know, because that's only a month away and you don't want to buy an annual of the current plan when there might be something better in the pro plan. But anyway, very good software. What you
Yeah, and
what
this also shows you like what their definition of what's the word I'm looking for, virality score, right? It
yeah.
shows you what are the chances of this clip going viral. So Chris, you have a really good chance of going viral with a score of 99. And here,
Hello and welcome
if
to
I
the
play
course,
this,
Leathers. I'm Christopher Maselli, and
it
I'm
just
here with
starts
my
playing in the
co-host
browser
Amit
pretty
Arora.
slick. And then I can go and edit it. I can download it. Right now, I don't have enough credits to edit it. I think I lost my camera feed. Let me get that back. I don't have enough credits to edit it, but if you did, you can go and edit it. And if I wanted to add more credits, like Chris mentioned, $19 a month, 200 minutes.
Yeah.
Totally worth it.
Yeah. Really cool.
All
All
right.
right. What do you got next?
All right. Let me open up our list that I forgot. Midjourney. Midjourney is a no-brainer. If you're a course creator, you are going to eventually need images. Midjourney not only does images, it does logos, it does vector graphics. It has just become a powerhouse of an AI image generator, Chris. And you literally just give it a command of, let's say you're writing a kid's book, right?
Mhm.
You give it a command of what that book's cover should be, and it will generate that cover for you. And you can keep giving it commands. And again, all of these have free plans. So I would say people should definitely check out the free plans before they look at, paying, because all of this can add up to a lot of money. So let me get you the pricing for Mid Journey. And there are other free image generators. So it doesn't, I wouldn't recommend that everyone just get the paid plans, but definitely check it out. So their base plan starts at $10 a month, which gives you about 3 hours a month of GPU time, which is what is the time it takes to consume your command, create it, and then spit it out back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So midjourney.com, they have plans. I think eight to $10 a month is their base plan that starts, depending on if you're going with monthly subscription or annual subscription. As you guys know, Chris and I have a problem. So I'm on the $30 plan because we have a software problem.
Yeah, but it's really impressive. If you've not ever played around with any of the image creators, check out Midjourney. That's probably the one to go with, and it really, it's just very impressive. All
All
right.
right, what else you got, Chris?
The next one we recommend checking out is Vista Social. This appeared as a lifetime deal on AppSumo just last month or so. It's gone right now, but I am sure it's going to be back, because AppSumo's now been working deals lately where a software comes back a couple months later. Keep looking for it. Otherwise, it's about $25 a month. What it does is it is a social media scheduler. It's also a social media listener. It's also a social media analytics. It's got very powerful analytics. It does social media engagement where you can have a unified social inbox. It lets you do reviews. It lets you use AI to write your social media. It's so powerful. It does so much. It has integration with Canva. If you're looking for a social media tool to get your content out there, this is one of my favorites right now, especially with all the AI features. It's called VistaSocial.com.
Yeah, and I think we did a full episode on Vista
We
Social,
sure
right? So
did.
we'll link to that. Check out the review, and even if you go on the monthly subscription, I think it's the things that it does. It's just totally worth it, right, Chris?
Yeah, it's totally worth it because any other tool that's like this, they don't have all these features. They've got one of these features. And normally I wouldn't go for an all-in-one tool because a lot of times those all-in-one tools, they don't do everything well. But Vista Social does. Everything is so smooth and it just works so well that the lifetime deal started at something like $49, which is the price of 2 months on the software. So if you can find that lifetime deal, it's totally worth it until it comes around. If you want to play around with the one on their website, they do have a plan as low as $15 a month to play around with it, and then $25 a month to get on it. Oh, and they do have a free version. They have a free version where you can put 3 profiles. Try it out there. See what we're talking about. I think you'll like it.
Okay. I think Chris, I got it too. So I just haven't used it.
Yes.
So I think listeners, viewers, check out our episode in Vista Social. You'll love it. So the next one I have, we've talked about this ad nauseum, I feel like, but it's something that you just can't not talk about it, Chris. It's Zim Writer by our very own Zimmerman and Mike Zimmerman. Shit, is that his name? He's gonna kill me because I forgot. But the tool is just Chris just finally did the deep dive. He bought it on the lifetime deal because their pricing is going up. Is it Chris October 1st?
It's going up on October 1st, and I was waiting. He's working on a Mac version and has been working on it for months, but it takes a lot of time to development. He's a one-man show with a lot of the development on this.
And a full-time job.
Yeah, and a full-time job, but that's part of the reason. Actually, usually you wouldn't want that, right? You want the whole team in that, but he has been able to just work on it in such a concentrated manner and just make it exactly what he has in his mind. And it's just great. Like it works so well. And so I was waiting for the Mac version, but with the price hike, I went ahead and jumped in on the lifetime deal. And so then I'm locked in when the Mac version comes out, I'm ready to use it. And there are ways you can run it on your Mac through a virtual machine, which is what
Parallels or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to preface that all these AI writers, all they're doing is sending a command to OpenAI to
Mhm.
getting the data back. Our listeners, our viewers, you can do this yourself. The thing is, the secret sauce, that command that when we send hey, write about this blog or write about this topic and create a blog post, what Matt's his name, thank God came back to me, Matt Zimmerman has done is he has programmed those call outs to OpenAI in a way that it just works amazingly well. So let's do a little bit of show and tell, Chris. We won't take up too much time, but let me show what I'm talking about. So let me open up my Zim Writer, and a new update was just dropped literally as we are speaking. So I'm going to do that while I share, which might be dangerous because it might break on us, but let's. So I'm going to open Zim Writer and just walk you through what these only the new changes, because we did a pretty extensive episode on Zim Writer. So I'm not going to harp on all the little tiny features because there's a million of them. Can you see this okay? Or actually, let me...
Yeah, maybe get rid of the browser window.
Here we go. Let's open this on a darker background. So what Matt has done is now he has actually integrated Zim Writer with WordPress. So you can have your WordPress credentials in here, and anytime you publish a blog, it's going to go toward WordPress. Now, here's something cool. If I go here and let's say, let me go to the bulk wrap to show you this. You see here, it says WordPress disabled. Not only can you enable WordPress, you can have multiple WordPress websites. So this is one of them that I'm just like messing around with. I don't know if anything's going to come out of it. It's about French Bulldog. Okay. So I have the credentials saved here for French Bulldogs. can say this set of blogs that you're about to write all need to go under fashion and style. And then it's going to go see, are there any subcategories? I'm going to say, no, there are no subcategories here. Boom. I was just able to connect my WordPress blog, pick the category, and now every blog that gets written is going to be dumped into that category. So
And I
that's just
saw
one
I
function.
saw that it's going to put them in draft mode, so they'll be in WordPress ready for you to go and add pictures if you want. Though I believe you can add pictures through this also, can you not?
Yes. So it's going to be in draft mode. You can add pictures through here. I didn't find that to be working for me, but it might be a user error or maybe it needs another update. So
Mhm.
I didn't find it working for me. I'll show you how it works. Here I am in my WordPress dashboard. And if I go to my posts, you can see all these drafts. Now, if I show you the preview of all these drafts, most of them have this exact same. Oh, this one's different. Most of them had the exact same featured image. See, this one is the
Yes.
same as this one, and that's also the same as this one. Because you'll notice that the title changes. How to take care of your newborn French bulldog. Why is my French bulldog so tall? And this one is what to look for when buying a French bulldog. But they all have the same exact feature image. So I think that part is still being worked on. Let me go back here. But you can easily go and set up your API key for images, and it connects through Pexels. And Pexels gives you, I think, like something ridiculous, like 25,000 images per month.
Wow.
Not only that, he has this new cool thing called Scraping Surgeon. And this thing is insane. I don't even know what it does, but it is the next level of blogging. And he has this whole crazy guide on how to use Scraping Surgeon. So we're going to come back to this when I have played around with it and have a little more to add. You can customize your mid-journey prompts. So each blog will be able to spit out a mid-journey prompt, in fact, multiple prompts, and then you can just give that to your VA and then have them run with it. So let me go back here to show you last thing here, Chris, is all these are in draft. And if I look at this one, it's already giving me a 59 out of 100 on rank math. And let me just show you the content. I did this in bulk generation, but I didn't do any editing here other than just like the Grammarly editing. And this is what it looks like. Automatically puts in the YouTube URL. Now all I have to do is put in a table of contents and do some cleanup here. Automatically puts in a table, automatically puts in all these bullet points. And I had to manually put in these FAQs, but it automatically puts in FAQs. I just like to have them in rank math format so Google knows that there is a FAQ schema on my website.
Yes.
But you don't have to do that.
Really
So
nice.
these were some of the new updates, and this is just scratching the surface. There's a lot that has changed in here, but this was just some of the new updates that went in literally like this weekend.
Very cool. I'll tell you what, while you're in there, I know our last item on our list is rank math. And so rank math is also in WordPress here. Why don't you show everyone what that is?
Yeah, so this is super cool, Chris. I got an email from them that everyone's getting 2,000 free credits for Rank Math AI. Now, if you go into Rank Math, you will see they have a content AI section here. And I can just click on blog post idea. I can put in my blog post title, or it says here, describe your industry and niche, your audience, your tone, your style, etc. And it will generate the idea for me. And it says one word output equals one. Where I really found this interesting is if I go back to that same post that I was showing you, let's go to our FAQ section. And here you will notice there's something called AI. So I can leverage rank math and I can say, you know what, generate this answer using AI. So I can just click on this. My answer disappeared. And this AI generated answer was just created, which is much shorter. And maybe that's all I need. I don't need to have a long answer just for the sake of it. I can do the same thing here. I'm going to copy this just to save it. But I can click on that AI and now it's generating the answer in real time. And there you go.
It's just amazing. Very cool.
Now, begs the question, are these blogs going to be any useful? Because people are just going to be asking AI to write these answers.
And that goes back to our conversation at the top of the show. And I don't know. I think as time moves on, everything's going to keep changing. But I think what you'll find more than anything is that these tools will really help you save time. They'll make your course creation easier, better. So the tools again are SiteGPT, Happy Scribe, SheetGPT, Descript, RightPanda, Midjourney, Vista Social, Opus Clip, Rank Math, and Zim Writer. These are all tools that we love, that we use, and highly recommend.
That's it. Until next time, keep creating.
Keep creating. Bye, y'all.